Bryson is really fun to be around because he likes Star Wars a lot, and he's just really a super swell guy. And then there's Trenton, who's really fun to be around because he loves doing a bunch of crazy stuff. Like he likes karate, and he likes video games and zombies and all that. And there's Colin, who just loves doing all the childish stuff like hide and seek and all that stuff. And he's obsessed with like working out and all that, so that's cool. And there's Josh, who just loves telling stories, and he's kind of like a little gnome with the way he acts. It's really fun to be around with all his storytelling. And then there's Nathan, who's really unpredictable with all his movie interviews, and it's really fun and cool. And it's fun to watch shows and movies with him because he loves to give his opinion about them, and it's cool. There's Jonathan. Yeah, there's Jonathan, who's also really unpredictable because he's kind of crazy, but in a good way. Like, he'll always stick up for you as a friend, and you can always rely on him.
The friends you make as a teenager can really impact how we act and what we do in our futures.
It pretty much like developed me almost. Like they helped me like kind of bring myself out to like reveal like my true character and help myself grow. They helped my confidence, like my social skills. I'm kind of a really weird guy, and a lot of people don't really accept that or like think it's normal, and like, but they do. They accept me, so like I can just kind of be my weird self around them, and it's fine. It's just normal, and they like it. It's it's a good feeling, and they've made me I don't want to sound cliche to say a happier person, but they have made my life better, and they've helped me grow, and I'm hoping, I still keep in contact with them like after high school, so they can still help me grow in the future, because I'm certain they can still definitely help me out wherever life takes me.
Nathan was like, hey, me and my friend need help with this project for literature, and I was like, oh, okay.
And so what we're doing is we're making like this made-up newscast about this queen named Jocasta who died.
The riot scene, which I actually was a part of, we basically Nathan came over and he was doing like, oh, breaking news, there's a riot over here, and he's like, oh, there's a riot, and then I was acting as one of the riot people. I ran over and attacked him, and I was like, oh, I love riots, and it was really funny. And then Colin, this wasn't part of the script, Colin just came over and hit me with a pan in the head, and he didn't need to do that, he could have just pretended to. And that was really funny later on, but at first it wasn't funny because he hit me in the head with a pan, and that wasn't cool.
Like for me, like I was this homeless person in like a garbage dumpster, and just sitting in this dumpster waiting like to get interviewed. And I'm sitting in this the dumpster, and I'm also barefoot for whatever reason. And when I was in this thing, I fell like down the chute, and like I stepped in the glass, but like I still had to talk and stuff. So I got up and said all my lines and finished. And we got out, I started like kind of walking. I was like, oh, my foot hurts, and I was like, oh crap, my foot's bleeding. And then Nathan was like, yo, I'm gonna get you patched up in the bathroom. So we go up there and starts patching me up, and it's a cool thing they did that, right? He didn't have to like touch my feet and help me, but he went there and did it. So super cool, and it was a blast doing the project.
Costa's dead? Yes. No! He's dead! Yes, sir, she is dead. There we go. That's how this civilization feels about Jocasta dying.
Nathan was trying to comfort Colin in the video, and he's like, I like purple grapes. And Colin likes green grapes, so when Colin heard him say that, he was mad because he didn't agree with him. So after that, the group of friends kind of split up, because of that difference. It's like the segregation of grape colors, basically. And at first it was a joke, and then it got serious, and our friendship, everyone's friendship was permanently damaged because of that grape color difference.
Where some people were like on the green grape side and some were on the purple grape side. And I was on the purple grape side. And eventually, you know, we're just always out, you know, messing each other around, making jokes about it. Until one day we decided, okay, we have to put this to rest. We went to like a war.
Basically, we just had a lot of our friends get in a field and do 1v1 fights against each other because we thought it would be fun.
Like, I don't even think we started picking sides. We just eventually just went to every man for himself.
We all came to an understanding that all grapes are delicious.
After I graduate high school, I'm gonna go on a mission for 2 years. And I'm not going to see my family or friends for a long time. And I've been thinking about that a lot and how much they really mean to me. I've spent so much time with them that it's hard to imagine them outside of my life after I graduate. I'm not gonna have those peers around that know every nook and cranny about me and can relate to me and just talk to me like that. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. I hope everyone who watches this can relate that their friends mean the world to them too. They're literally the best people that I have ever met. And I'm sure that I ever will meet. I just want to say to Trenton, Josh, Tommy, Jonathan, Bryson, and Colin, you guys, I love you guys. You guys are just the best. And I'm gonna miss you. I wanted to make this documentary not for me, but for my friends and for the people who have friends like this.